The gold decor is the entrance to the Trump International Las Vegas, where we are going to attend an exclusive show called World Watch Market and Luxury Suisse. This is a show open to the public for very high-end and very exclusive watches and pens. On the way, we'll take a look at the lobby and maybe even glance at the gift shop. Oh, guess what's on sale? In case you're wondering, this is the view from the 64th floor. And the profiles you see by the window are the folks who organized this show. I'm about to go on a tour. This is Dave Wager from Tree Ring Co. And I was brought over here because he has a very interesting company. So Dave, talk away.
All right.
What is it that's on your table here?
Well, thanks for coming by and letting me show you. I'm a manufacturer of fine pens and watches that celebrate time through dated tree rings. So you remember as a child when you learned that you could age a tree by counting its rings?
Right.
This is what my product is. If you focus in here.
Okay.
Each line on the pen represents 1 year of growth. This was a tree born in 1904, harvested in 2015. There's a whole forest history written in each pen.
Oh my goodness.
The same concept applies to the watches. This is a 73-year-old tree that was growing incredibly slowly. In 1977, a forest fire came through and left that black, stunning pattern on the tree. And the tree was later harvested. A very thin slice is created from the tree, and a watch dial is made out of that. Underneath the dial is a Swiss quartz movement.
Do you make these?
I do, yes. I make them in my shop in Missoula, Montana.
Oh, I've been to Missoula. Lovely area.
Yeah.
And what do people pay for these?
The pens start at $150.
Not bad.
Engraved. You can. People often do their birth year or anniversary year engraved on the pen. Mm-hmm. Fountain pens are $200. The watches are $350.
And where do people buy them?
On my website.
Aha, which is?
www.treeringpens.com.
Okay, so if, Father's Day is coming up, I'll get a card here. Whoops. But it would be a very personalized gift. Could be, right?
Absolutely.
With a story.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much. The world's first concave crystal watch. This is Jason Chevrolet. Say it again.
Chevrolet.
Chevrolet.
Yes.
And he is marketing manager with a brand called Crystal Claret. From Switzerland, right? And they have some very interesting new watches that might appeal to the big-time players in Las Vegas. So can you show me one of them?
Of course. So, for instance, the three watches. The last one is the poker one.
This is a poker watch.
Yes,
Let's
you
see
can play poker with.
You can play poker on the watch.
You're right. So here you have one game just right here. You will see two cards, okay? You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. I got mine just right here. I can see my cards. I can't see yours, right? You can see mine.
All right.
Okay. So here, let's shuffle. Okay. Then here the flop. Three first cards according
Okay,
to
so
your
this
game.
is-
Are you
this is-
in, out?
Okay.
Then we bet. Okay.
So there's two people typically.
Or three. Even three.
Three can play
Yes.
on the watch. Okay.
Yes.
All right, we got that, and it looks like it's Texas Hold'em.
You're right.
Okay. And then, how much would somebody pay for a watch like this in American dollars?
Yes, it's 180,000 ex-VAT.
$180,000. Note, when he pulled it out of the display case, we had gloves here.
Yes.
Okay,
And
so
then here, flop, then turn. Are you in, out? We bet, river. And here we shuffle. More than 100,000 combination for the 3 players.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay, how many parts in a watch like this? Do you know?
Yeah, more than 500.
More than 500.
Yes.
Okay, and it better work forever, right?
Yes.
Because
That's not the end.
oh, okay.
At the back, we got the roulette table. So we can play actually and even bet.
Oh, I'll be darned.
See? Yeah, of course, there is no ball inside, so the biggest black diamond just right here will show you the number.
Where the
Here.
oh my God.
See?
Yeah. Okay, you really have to be a gambler to be interested in this.
You're
Now,
right.
you've been here for 2 days. Has anybody been interested in actually?
Actually, I think that's because of the 2 other events. People were maybe split between them, and maybe not the
Not ready to.
not
Make-
really so much people were here, and this could afford this kind of watches.
Okay, if people are interested, how do they get in contact with your company?
Like straight through digital networks.
Okay.
I'm the manager of the digital network, so it will be me, or even through the company website, or even through our retailers here, West Coast, East Coast. At
You
the
have
north.
retailers here?
Yes.
Any in Las Vegas?
Yes, we used to be with Win. Okay.
Win, yeah.
Yes. And for the West Coast, we are with Westtime. East Coast, ECJ, Miami, Design District, and soon Boca Raton. Also, we used to be with Providence, Pitchiness.
These are all names where I don't shop.
Yeah.
How about Target?
Iberian, maybe?
No, the Win I do go to. The West, it's too bad you. They're opening new retail there, so you maybe
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
may be interested. Well, now the other 2 watches are
Yes.
what?
So the difference-
Blackjack.
Yeah, the difference between them is that here you got 52 cards, and here 36. So let's
Carrots?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's take the. This one is the blackjack. You will see the dial. It's Las Vegas. Okay. So 21 pieces available, like 21 blackjack. Okay. So here, same principle. You got the window, here the dealer, here the player, okay? So let's shuffle, okay? The bank, dealer, and here player.
Okay,
shuffle.
now is this one as expensive as the other?
A bit more,
A bit-
actually. A bit more, yes. It's 192,000
Oh my goodness. Okay.
dollars, okay?
Okay.
At the side, why this difference? Because here you got some other details. Here you can play dices. There is 2 little dices, titanium dices, just right here through this window. And here you will see the hammer hitting the ring each time I press here. Okay,
The what?
hammer hitting the ring, the gong.
Hammer.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And still at the back you get the roulette.
And roulette on the back.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I guess I've seen enough. I could mortgage my house and buy those 2 because our values went up. But that may be it. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
And I hope the show is good for you.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
This tall gentleman is Christophe Hoppe. He was born in France, spent time in Switzerland, and now lives in Australia, where he designs watches under this name. What do these initials mean?
It's beyond Australian elements, and the particularity of the brand is that in the crown you physically keep a piece of Australia with you. So here you've got red earth, but you've got also sand from Bondi, and so you physically keep a piece of Australia with you. And if you look at that watch, you've got the moon and the tide indicator,
Okay.
which is very Australian and typical from a coastal living, but it could be, in the US, everybody living in the coast. All the watches come with 2 straps that you can change yourself, just like this with a capstar. They all come with 2 straps and 5-year warranty.
Okay. Now, are these real expensive watches? Like, are these
It's
Swiss?
Swiss made,
Mechanical?
890. $890 US dollars.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
No, pretty cool for a Swiss-made watch brand. A watch like that with the moon, the tide, 2 straps, 5-year warranty. Yes, it's a very good value.
I love things like 2 straps, but it's a big face. Is that the trend?
No, that's big. That's 47, but you've got 43 here.
What is 47, 43? What are the?
47 millimeters. I don't know in
Okay,
inches
that's
what it
no,
would
that's
be,
all right.
but
Just-
47 millimeters, and that's a 43. That's a
So
chronograph.
how do you design a watch? I mean, how does?
Oh, you start from movement, so you decide what sort of movement you're going to put in, and so what sort of complication or what you want to tell, what story you want to tell with the watch, and then you design it, you design everything around it, and yeah, so
Why use Swiss movements?
because Swiss made is very important to me. I know very well the people back in Switzerland, La Chaux-de-Fonds and the Loc. I know the passion behind everything they do since many generations and hundreds of years. And I think it's important to support that industry. And Swiss made is very important to me. So yeah.
And do you make the watches, or you design them and then what?
I design them and I've got suppliers to do them, but since recently we've got a little production unit in Australia where we make our own components called the pozolite. So we've got our own proprietary material. We've got a joint venture with Flinders University, which is a leading university in Australia, and we do the components and we send over to Switzerland where they get assembled.
I'll be darned. Okay, all right. Well, I didn't know we would be running into gentlemen from Australia.
And I'm actually from Australia, where the American distributors are helping Christoph take Australia to the rest of the world.
So, can you buy these watches here or where?
Yeah, you can buy them in selected retailers at the moment, but you can buy them online at www.bosselusa.com.
Okay, you have to speak up here. Make sure we don't miss that.
www.bauselusa.com. bosselusa.com.
Okay,
With an Australian accent.
and less than $1,000
Less than
and a
$1,000.
5-year warranty.
5-year warranty, 2 straps, 200 ATM waterproof, 660 feet. Not that I think many people ever get that far, but the watch will definitely
If I
survive.
fell in the pool, I wouldn't ruin the watch.
Exactly.
You'd be okay. I mean, the
Okay.
watch would be okay too.
Okay, thanks. This is David Oscarson from St. Louis, but who has, what do you call it, a factory or?
My workshop
Is in London. And what he has here are, as my guide said, stunning pens.
Thank you.
Look at these. And I asked him how we would prevent me from losing a pen. He said, you wouldn't lose these pens. So is this gold?
Every piece you see here is crafted from sterling silver, solid sterling silver. The gold pieces that you see in gold are finished in gold vermeil. That means that it's gold over silver.
Okay.
And it's a solid sterling silver base, and then every color that you see here is what we call a hot enamel. What that means is that this is a melted glass, vitreous kiln-fired enamel, like Cartier, Fabergé, Van Cleef were using around at the turn of the old century for everyday objects. Not only the imperial Fabergé eggs, but bell pushes, card cases, cigarette holders, etc. So this is what we're kind of known for, is this hot enamel technique on our pens, cufflinks, and its accessories.
Oh, you
Each
have
one-
cufflinks in here too, yes.
Each one has a theme. This new one here is based on La Sagrada Familia, the Basilica in Barcelona by Antoni Gaudi. The one I showed you here is kind of interesting. For any doctor folks out there will recognize this petri dish is an exact facsimile of the one on which Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin. You have an inoculating loop here and his signature for prescription, the little penicillium underneath the glass, and the chemical compound formula for penicillin engraved on the gripping section. It's a limited edition of 73 pieces, one for each year that he lived.
I'll be darned. And so, these are historical.
Most of them, yes. You have a Valhalla piece down here. This one might interest you. The Magna Carta just celebrated its 800th anniversary last year. So you have in here not only the Union Jack, Old Glory, but you have Article 39 of the Magna Carta, which most of your lawyers will tell you is about no free man being seized or taken without due cause, a fair trial and a jury of his peers.
So this is like jewelry in a way.
It is
Right.
created like jewelry, but it's also functional. The fountain pen writes beautifully. For those who are afraid of a fountain pen, can start out with a roller ball. The sections are exchangeable, so if they wanted to graduate then to a fountain pen over time, we can do
And who
the upgrade.
typically is your customer?
Well, the customer who would shop here for timepieces and for finer
High-end,
things.
finer things. All right, the price range
Price
of
range
these beautiful
is
pens.
between 5,000 and 6,000 retail.
Okay.
Like this Art Deco piece right here is a reflection of all of our different patterns from the last 15 years in a retrospective style here.
These are absolutely beautiful. I suspect you put them in your will. They're so valuable.
And if someone wants to borrow your pen, give them only the barrel and not the cap. I'll show you here. This is a rollerball version. Just for instance, for those who are a little timid about a fountain pen, but there's no reason to be. The fountain pen writes just as well as the rollerball. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's a two-tined nib. This is old school. This is how we first wrote. A fountain pen is very beautiful and will slow you down just a little bit so you can work on your handwriting.
Okay, I just
Penmanship.
was listening on the way over that some schools are not teaching cursive writing
That's
anymore.
true. That's
But
true.
if
It's a
Donald
shame.
Trump wanted to sign something in the White House, why not use a gorgeous pen?
Like the
If
Magna
he's
Carta.
there, let's put it that way, if he's there.
Well, Romney would have been able to.
Yeah, well, he was my guy, but
He was my guy for sure.
he didn't make it. Well, anyway, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
This is lovely to see. Absolutely wonderful. So how do people get in touch with you to?
Well, we have a website, davidoscarson.com. We
Dave-
also have between 20 and 30 dealers across the country. We can refer you to one of our local retailers, or you can call us at the office. We're happy to answer any questions that you have or walk you through the collection.
They might pick you up and bring you to the office too. These are worth it. Anyway, thank you very much. Oh, this is Ed Shahida. You can't see his face too well. There he is, and he's showing me a Custos watch that the design in here.
It's
is-
done in honor of Gustave Eiffel,
Okay.
because he has over 300 inventions, but no one remembers him for anything but the Eiffel Tower. So he feels he lived under the shadow of his greatest achievements. So this is under the Eiffel Tower looking up.
I'll be darned. How much is a watch like
That's,
this in American dollars?
15,000 retail.
Okay, not as much as some, but look at this box. This is what you would get. You want to put this back in and
Yes,
show
I
us how this
certainly
is
will.
what you put on the counter. Fits right there. This is the presentation box. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Worth the money right there.
Just
And
for the
here's
box.
another one. This one's called
The Sea Liner.
the Sea
And it
Liner.
actually has teak inlaid in the four corners like the deck of a ship,
Oh my gosh.
and it has portholes on both sides.
Gosh, beautiful. How do people find your company and
They usually watch nuts find us. They dig us up. You know, they're into it.
are you online or anything?
Yes, yeah, we have a
beautiful website.
Yes,
And a beautiful girl showing off the
we
watch.
certainly do.
It's CVSTOS. Here, I've got a card.
Pronounced Custos.
Custos, the timekeeper. Well, these are
Custos
beautiful.
is actually Greek for guardian. It's like the guardian of time.
Okay.
This is
And
the
these
watch
are
that the Sea Liner-
Swiss-made,
Totally Swiss made.
totally Swiss-made mechanical watch. Which means you have to wind it, huh?
No, it's an automatic, so it has a rotor in there.
So you just
Right,
just
as
the
you move-
movement.
movement of your wrist will wind the watch.
Okay, all right. Well, these are beautiful, thank you. This is Benoit Benabouche, and he had a big crowd of people around him, and I said, how come? And he said,
Well, the answer is
DeWitt is a unique brand managed and owned by Jerome and Viviane DeWitt, direct descendant of Napoleon Bonaparte, the Emperor of France.
Wow. So this is a French company?
It's a Swiss-made company, owned and managed by French people.
Okay, and what is so interesting about the DeWitt watches?
Well, the DeWitt watches are handcrafted in Switzerland. We have our own dial makers, and we are very unique in terms of style, and the dial are very unique, and we are creating concept watch like the mathematical watch, which is the first and only mechanical watch with no hands.
With no hands?
No hands.
Why
yes.
would you want a watch with no hands?
Just to make it different, to make it unique on the market.
How do you know what time it is?
Well, you just read the time. It's a numeral, so it's like a digital watch, but it's mechanical, so it's very well thought.
Oh, I see. Okay, so what are the price ranges of DeWitt watches?
The price range.
American dollars?
American dollars varies from $20,000 entry price and go up to $250,000 to $300,000.
Oh, okay. The one that you mentioned with no hands, is it here?
Yes, it is. It's on my waist. It's on my hand, as a matter of fact.
And that's a gold watch, I
That's
assume.
a gold watch. Right now you can read the time. It's 8:31 hours.
In Switzerland?
Yes, well, it's not obviously Las Vegas time. I've been adjusting the watch to show it how it operates. Every customer wants to see how it works. So,
Okay.
and that's a very unique watch.
All right. And can you buy these watches in the U.S.?
Yes, you can. We have a few handful of selective retailers. One of them is Westtime in Los Angeles, or King's in Aventura, for example. So,
But nothing in Las Vegas yet, huh?
not yet.
Okay. And online?
No, we're not doing any e-commerce yet.
No. But how do people contact you? Do
Well, they
they?
can go on our website, www.dewit.ch.
Okay. And you'll come pick them up and give them a
We'll
demonstration?
reach them out. As soon as we see interest, we'll contact them.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you very
Thank you.
much. I'm back to enjoying the view, having visited with a number of people who design or represent high-end watches and pens. It was quite an interesting visit, and if I win the lottery, I will be in contact with all of them.